How would you describe West Coast season?
Arse.
Richmond.
Young.
North Melbourne.
Irrelevant.
Essendon.
Injured.
Melbourne.
Shit show.
Port Adelaide.
Weird.
St Kilda.
Rich.
The Blues.
Shit.
Sydney.
Injured.
Gold Coast.
Bummer.
Bulldogs.
Chokers.
Hawthorn.
Eh.
Freo.
Flag mantle.
Giants.
Dangerous.
Collingwood.
Sooks.
Brisbane.
Favourites.
Geelong.
Sooks.
Adelaide.
Fun. All right, welcome wherever you are in this big wide world. However you're listening to us, thank you for doing football with us. This Monday, the 5th of August. What a round of football. It is in the books. Half the teams are going on breaks, having beers. Half the supporters are thinking that the season's over and the rest are still hanging around for finals. As always, joined by Real Deal Ollie Gill. I can't see where you are. I poked myself in the eye with the headphones. I confirm I poked myself in my left eye. I've got a hamstring strain, my left hamstring, and now one eye missing. How are you, my friend?
Hearing a lot of excuses from this end of the studio.
Shit, my eye's sore.
What part of the headphone did you...
Well, it's come off its bit, that bit.
Oh.
And it's just scraped me straight in my left retina. I've got massive retina awareness. I can't see shit at this left eye. Oh, God. What's that famous soccer player that wore the goggles?
It depends which one. What, Mason
Mason
Cox?
Cox. I'm going to ask Mason for his glasses because he won't be using them in the finals because, God damn, my eye's sore. Anyway, how's your week? How's Angie?
Oh, mate, I loved it. Took me a little while to get out there.
Yep.
I'll call a spade
It would.
spade. I
It's-
did miss the opening bounce.
It's
But
hell's asshole.
yeah, but when you're there,
Yeah.
very nice. There's rock climbing. There's chips on a stick.
Yep.
Do you need a moment?
No, I'm good. Keep going. I'm going to do, I think I have to do half the podcast with my eyes closed here. For YouTube, it's going to look very weird, but
Yep.
Sorry, chip on a stick?
Chips on sticks.
Yep.
Yeah, rock climbing. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. There are a few little, well, just I don't want to be
Teething issues?
poking fingers, but the MC's mic wasn't on
here we go.
for 2 or 3 activations.
Yep.
So that was a bit of a concern. I think I was supposed to do one of them.
And that would have
little bit of
annoyed you.
Technical issues.
That would have
I was
annoyed
like,
you.
come on, let's. And we know how close it was. You can't tell me getting on the mic wouldn't have inspired at least one goal.
Yeah. Oh, we'll just find one player. Nas. So you did look good. What a game up there as well. We'll get through it, but what a game.
Oh, absolutely.
That was
No,
great.
it was a real treat to experience it. It was,
Honestly, it was
it was
good.
really cool.
How many was the crowd there? Looked a bit bad.
No, look,
like
it
4,000?
can't have been that. It looked all right.
Okay. Well, everyone's getting around the football this week. As we said, a lot of players right now, as you're listening, will be in their exit meetings. We'll be at the pub having beers, blind. We've had the exit meetings. Would have been so completely now far apart from football, which is deserved. But a lot of players right now are having those, I've just been sacked beers. And that's a good beer to have.
Is today just normal Mad Monday? Like, will they have their meetings today, do you think? Or?
Normally they'd have it after the round, like straight after if you can, the day, and then get back into a normal week. So, for instance, if you played on a Saturday, you're probably having it a Sunday, and then back into your Monday of like, oh, I'm exit meeting now, Monday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are normally the days that you have it.
Yep.
Or if you're a club like like West Coast seem to have had, you already have your exit meetings.
Yes,
And
sure.
just play the game that you get over with. But a lot of players right now sitting down like, I'm unemployed, I've got no job, but geez, these beers taste great. And we love that as well. And what a round of football. Pat McAfee was in the country at the Lions game. God, I hit him up so many times. I messaged him flat out.
Yeah, rightly so.
Has not got back to me once.
Is this a good opportunity to do an official call out?
No, it's getting weird now.
Oh,
Even I
really?
think it's weird because I think we all know that you're very much the DMer. Have you tried?
I can give it a go for you,
should.
totally. But
if you can get in the zone of DMing, like I know you have the wings and the rosé.
yeah.
You're more than happy to do that at the desk upstairs
Okay.
later. But yeah, I fired.
Don't feel too weird about it. I mean, it worked with Naz staying. Like, you can
True.
just pressure them into coming on the show for sure.
True. Well, you're messaging a lot of players to get into the Saints clubs, which we can't say because sources and allegedly. But there's a lot happening in your DMs at the moment.
It's not all allegedly.
You might be the best recruit for the Saints because you have a lot of players hitting you up about what the fans like, what the player intros like. There's a lot that come to you.
Yeah, asking me about the culture, and I've really got my finger on the pulse when it comes to the culture down in Moorabbin. So just watch this space.
Well, that's cool. He's here. I'd love to get in the pod and know what he's doing
He's
here.
brilliant, isn't he?
He got around the lines. He was there last night just drinking cans in the stands, getting around it, put a story up. He's very, very cool. So I don't know, why is he out here? Do we know?
I've got absolutely no idea.
No idea. Couldn't tell you.
Legends game? Oh, my God.
If he's playing Legends game, I mean, the teams are almost all out. I did the numbers. I think it's like we've announced everyone.
Is it a traditional squad size, like or a team list size?
Maybe 20 odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not far away. That's this week, you and I. Well, I'm absolutely fucked for it because I can't see it on my left eye, and my hamstring is still so sore. I'm not making excuses because I'm not going to pull out because not me. But geez, I'm sore going into it.
It's just good to let everyone know.
Yep.
Going into it.
Just let everyone know this is why. If I don't touch it, then this is why.
Other than that, feeling okay about it. I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Where else are you at with it all?
I'm not nervous at all.
Right. Okay.
No. I'm built for the lights. I won't be able to see the bright lights, but I'll know they're there because I've lost all my vision on my left eye.
Yeah.
But I'm built for this stage.
Yes.
I'm very, very keen to get back out there. I haven't done the training or the prep, have done a hamstring and lost my vision. But outside that, bring it on Thursday. When does it start? 7:30?
I believe
we
so.
actually have no details. Don't think about it.
No.
So I think a lot of you guys think behind the scenes there's so much happening. We literally don't know anything about the game. I don't know where we're playing.
Nope.
As in positional.
Nope.
Couldn't tell you.
Wouldn't know.
Not playing ruck. I need the strong tip.
I don't know how to get into the stadium.
Nah. What car park do we go under? Also clearance in case we wanted to borrow Max Hall's car.
Yeah.
A lot of questions still to be answered. A bit of overseas stuff. Bill Gow's college debut.
Oh.
So I was just thinking this on the way in. Isn't it wild that he's now playing college football? He's 29 years old. He had never taken a snap before. Normally when you play any sport, you play it coming up the ranks at some level. Amateur, local football, then you play Sandford, VFL, Waffle, then maybe get drafted. He just walked onto a college football field and roosted a ball and was roosting him as well.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I love the commentary there. Aussies.
Oh, Aussie.
These Aussies, I don't play it what he says. It annoys me so much.
Aussie every time.
This Aussie, where is it? This guy, and he was loving it. This guy, and they called him Ambi-pedal.
Ambi-pedal is a great term for being able to kick on both feet.
I'm Ambi-pedal as well on Thursday night. He's very Ambi-pedal. Here we go.
Gowers is the punter for Hawaii, and he's a 29-year-old Aussie who can kick with either foot.
Yeah, look at this.
He just beat the play clock.
He roosted the ball.
Fair catch called for. Good bounce. If Hawaii
That's great. 29. He might get drafted. He had 4 punts. He just roosted the ball.
There's no reason why not.
Nah, hopefully he does. The 29-year-old getting drafted in the NFL's just a payday.
After knowing nothing about the sport
It's
prior.
just wild that he can go out there. I've never played this sport ever, but I'm going to go and just punt a ball against college athletes.
I want to see more former AFL players do it, but not just be punters.
Bit like a tight end or something.
Yeah, just, back yourself.
Go over there.
You can catch a ball.
31-year-old tight ends out there. It's never too late.
Never.
Never, ever, ever. Bit of news here. Look, this is big. We thought this was happening. It's now confirmed. Oscar Allen is leaving West Coast. Told the club in his exit meeting on Friday, I think it was.
Okay.
So they played on the Saturday. So he's thought, I'm already out. I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm not going to see you next week for the exit meetings. This is very much done.
Okay.
I'm out of here. So captain of the team. That a team that goes 1-22 in the season goes to reigning premiers. It's a real started from the bottom, now we hear story, but not like from slums working way to the top. It's like, no, slums, and then just left and made myself go to the best team in the league.
Totally.
So it says here that it's likely West Coast will come to the party and let him go, and they'll get a band 1 compensation pick expected to be granted, which would give the Eagles pick 2 in the draft, and they have pick 1, so the Eagles are going to be stacked for the draft. I think Eagles fans are okay with this. It doesn't feel like they're mad. I feel like they're very much like this is what it is.
It's probably not a great look, though, hey? They didn't seem too keen on him when he had to, wheel out an apology.
Whenever you're meeting with other clubs, like in round 4, when he met with Sam Mitchell, where it was, that's not a great look from your captain.
No.
And then the fake apology, wasn't really sorry about it. Now, I assume that if the Eagles somehow, for whatever reason, do match it, he wouldn't be the captain next year. That seems like that would be tough for him to bounce back and get that title, but he's out of there. So apparently also the club just knows it and happy to do it. They were giving away free Oscar Allen scarves at the game just to clear all the merchandise decking.
Let's get
let
things
them go.
moving. Yep.
So I don't know, as a league, like for Eagles fans, I'm sorry about that. That sucks. 1-22, lose your captain. I know you're probably not like the end of the world, but losing a captain anytime isn't good.
No.
I don't care if you're 1-22. Like anytime a captain walks out on you, it's not good. Because I saw a lot of comments, Eagles fans saying, "No, it's fine. Like, he wasn't doing much for us anyway, and fresh start's good for him." Right? Don't lose your captain. It's not good. And also on the other side, why are we making Brisbane stronger?
Yes.
As a league, why are we doing this? So they get Oscar Allen, most likely. Sam Draper, most likely. Like, they're already very, very good. We don't need. They might win 5 in a row now, and everyone's just happy to let them more to Brisbane. Like, we keep forgetting Brisbane exist, and it's just a really good team.
Yeah.
And we just keep making them stronger, more players, and players. 5 in a row, they're going to win.
We're the reverse Robin Hood. We steal from the poor, give to the rich.
Yeah, build a reverse Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Pretty much how it is. So they're going to be absolutely stacked for so long. If all this stuff happens, a lot to play out still with that whole story. You told me this one in overseas, which is very much your domain here, the soccer. A 15-year-old player debuts for Arsenal, Max Dowman. 15-year-old making a debut for Arsenal, and you said he's on school holidays at the moment.
Yes, he's got one more week of school holidays before he has to go back to the new year. And he's like 2 years off even thinking about exams.
Man, imagine going to school and everyone's asking, "Hey, what did you do on your holidays?" "Oh, I just played for Arsenal." "Oh, okay, like on FIFA?" "No, like just I physically played for Arsenal." Because when I was 15 on school holidays, I was just hanging out at Hoyt's, going to movies with girls and just keeping it stiff with the biggest blue balls.
Yeah.
And he's out there playing for Arsenal?
In the Prem.
Keeping
This
it
wasn't
stiff?
a pre-season debut. This wasn't even a cup game. He's incredibly impressive. But this was in the league.
That's ridiculous. How'd he go?
Unbelievably well. Won us a penalty. I think he only played for like 25 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Loser.
But I just I can't fathom what sort of mentally what sort of kid he must be to be able to do that, because I don't think I'd recover from debuting at any age at that level.
Thursday.
Well, that's true, and I might not be, I might not be the same, ever again.
Yeah.
So at 15 to be, it's
big.
It's ridiculous.
It's massive. So does he play again during school holidays? He can't.
Yeah, no. So then he'll have to go to school and then go to training after school.
Oh fuck. 15. So he's a gun.
Yeah.
You have to be at 15 years old. That's crazy work. Crazy. Is it early enough to find out who's going to be good and who's going to stink in the EPL yet or not?
Yeah, it's probably a bit too early.
early?
We only had match day 2 this weekend.
Okay.
So it's still a little early.
Too early.
Yeah.
But you get a good figure on it all. So
Don't worry, I'll keep you up to date.
yeah. Okay. Before we get into the round recap, I wanted to do this footy grapevine. As we always hear, like stuff just goes around the grapevine. I think we all hear it. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a rumor file. I want to know what's happening that people know. Now, look, most of this stuff probably is going to be just not from credible sources, but it would be cool to have like a running scoreboard of how many we hit going forward from here.
Like that a lot.
So the footy grapevine, we'll keep tabs on these things every couple of weeks whenever we do it. Let's start this one with, it's from Constance. Oh, here we go. My friend's dad is Liam Reiner's, oh, hold on. This actually might be very true. Oh, well, too far now. My friend's dad is Liam Ryan's play manager. And the word on the street is deals done. He's going to St Kilda. He's also said the Saints are working on something bigger than TDK and NAS. This is close to home. Because, I mean, you should just say that you have been messaging Liam Ryan. You may as well just say it. Like, Liam's not going to listen to the pod. There's no way Liam Ryan listens to our pod. I can guarantee you. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sit on Switzerland.
Yeah.
We've had contact with Liam Ryan. He's very much just wanting to...
Contact has been made.
Contact has been made. So there's that. So again, Eagles fans are down bad already. This one from. Well, actually, let's not keep it. Let's not name names. Let's keep it very much anonymous.
Nice.
Because I want people to message in here knowing that I can say this and there's no like source back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't just trace it back to me if it is going to be false. This one says, heard a rumor Adam Shaw will head up to Brisbane at season's end. I can see that.
Can see that. Bit of a retirement rehab sort of area.
Yeah.
You know.
Again, Brisbane. Fucking Brisbane, get everyone. I said, and he's married to Josh's sister, I think, or did I make that up?
I think you've made that one up.
I've made that's to my name. No, he's friends with Josh Summer. They've got a podcast together, do something. I can see that happening, regardless of what I said before. I heard the grapevine, the Pies are pulling out the Adelaide Power Stands qualifying final at Adelaide Oval during the national anthem. A huge power move back to the Crows.
So what? They've already discussed it, that's been leaked.
Yeah, Pies do that. I love that the Pies are going back there.
Oh man,
that's gonna be so good.
Is that not the
best
possible
result week
storyline?
1 of finals? Them to go back there into Adelaide Oval. Geelong cheating scandal. Please keep me anonymous. I'm a member of a local gym in Geelong. The Geelong Footy Club bought it a few years ago and now runs it. Of course they did. Of course they did. They've done a great job and have upgraded most of the equipment, but the cheeky cunts have given out a 4-game membership to all the gym members. I'm a Collingwood member and have zero interest in being a Cats member. If they're happy cheating and claiming they have more members than they actually do, I have no doubt they would think twice about cheating in how they pay them players. Fuck the Cats. That's, you cannot. It's like the dogs memberships.
Yeah.
If you have an animal and you get your animal membership, that can't count.
No.
Because where do we draw a line?
Yeah.
We had the NAS 1-game memberships. You got 10,000 more members. Yeah. Like, there has to be a line here what members actually count toward the count. Otherwise, you're just making things up to make members.
And it's a bit of that specific scenario is a little bit of the old U2 finding its way on your iPod
all the time
when you don't want it.
Man, that was annoying back in the day, wasn't it? Yeah.
Like, okay, sure, because everyone's got the album, but
yeah, I'm not listening to this thing.
You forced
Wasn't that the worst back in the day when you connect to your car, like old players going, hello. So, oh, God, what the fuck? I don't even listen to that song. Have a source that says Luke Jackson going to a Melbourne team next year. He also asked for an advance in his pay at some point this year from Freo. They said no. His girlfriend is missing Melbourne and wants to make her happy. Theory was the advance in pay was for a trip or present for a finger coming up. Wow, there's been a lot of talk about Luke Jackson.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Also, you just think you have a lot of money. You don't know, I need a pay advance for a ring.
Unless he's going in that Ronaldo sort of territory.
Unless he is buying the biggest rock of all time, which that would make sense because they are very expensive. Bobby Hill will be at West Coast next year. Move is basically confirmed because the majority of the Pies players aren't happy with him.
Ooh.
I've heard that stuff.
Okay.
My dad works My dad works for the Lions as a runner, and he told me Charlie Cameron wants out. I love how people get so close to this. I love it so much. Here we go. This is a burner account.
Okay.
0 followers, 0 posts. The AFL aren't getting their annual bonuses this year because of the state of the game. I'm an angry AFL suit that's a rat. No bonus. Last year, the league handed out a lot of bonuses to suits because they were happy with it. So
well, I mean, it's not the year for bonuses.
It's not.
Is it?
No, with the umpiring going on, a lot of stuff that they've done, there's not a year where you go, you know what? Pats on the pockets and the wallets. Here you go. Take this. Fill them up. Know that. This hurts with this one. Curno's going to Sydney. Lock it in. He wants out of the Blues. Sydney probably. Please keep me anonymous. TDK has actually been offered more by Blues. The deal's still up in the air, waiting for Charlie to move until they make a play. See, with the TDK stuff, if he is going to go, I think Charlie actually will. I feel like that's getting more momentum.
Yeah.
If TDK is going, surely he just does it this week.
Yes.
Because why would you prolong it anymore? Because it's been prolonged or it's been dragged out for the whole season. If he's going to go, you'd think you'd hear it today, tomorrow, Wednesday.
There's almost no chance Carlton are offering more money.
Well, I've heard over the weekend, talking to a few people, that they have put more money into the offer. Like a 1.35 situation.
Okay.
Trying to bridge that gap to 1.7. It's still so much money.
Oh, so they've offered more money, more money than St Kilda.
No, more money than they had initially.
Right,
so I think at the start, allegedly, it was like 1.112, and now they've amped it to 1.35 because apparently, allegedly, on the grapevine, either Charlie or Harry went out. So there's that. A couple of things. Firstly, proper source that I've heard from Melbourne staff members. Petrarca to Hawthorn. Melbourne looking for Mitch Lewis in return. Also, umpiring is fucked. From a Hawks fan.
Well, he's correct about that. So
that's good. That has momentum. I think we all feel like that's still in the cards. Struck at the end. Hey Dan, my sister's nursing colleague cousin dates Pat Voss. I love this.
That again?
I love the my sister's nursing colleague cousin dates Pat Voss. Apparently, she's looking for a job in Sydney, and Pat Voss is looking to move there. Makes sense with the Sydney looking for a spearhead. I love how just like loose terms they are. That's the feeling grapevine. So we'll keep those. We'll keep those on our grapevine. Also, just one here I had on the weekend. Alex Pearce, massive nipple piercing watch.
Tasmanian.
Yeah. All Tassies get their nipples pierced, don't they?
We did talk about it.
Why would we say that you Tassies do that? It's just something to do down there because there's not a lot to do.
I think you might have claimed that it was a bit of a time burner.
Yeah, this is what I do here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dated all the sisters and cousins, so let's just
let's start piercing.
Let's start piercing some stuff here. All right, let's get into our round recap. It started on Friday night. I was at the game. Pies 82, D76. Collingwood got generally the fright of their life here against a team with no coach, playing 4-0 at all. And the Ds were in this game for way longer than I expected.
Oh, God,
I didn't think they'd be I thought maybe like a half a quarter they'd push them. Collingwood would get their mojo back, just get into old Collingwood mode, but it went for the 4 quarters with the Ds very much this game. And it was the kick that Stephen May has in the back line late, turns it over. Max Gawn standing there. Now, we know what last time those two had a little kicking altercation, Max Gawn told Maisie, fuck off. So it would have been an opportunity there for Max Gawn to say, hey, I was here. What the fuck was that? It wasn't good. He missed that. Then the game was over from there. And the D's really, should have probably won this game. They just haven't been able to win close games all season.
Mm-hmm.
It's been the story of their season. They've lost 6 games this season by under 8 points or less. Gawn said after the game, he said, we need to learn how to win games. We're not a team that slips into let's win the game now mode at all. We wait for the other team to slip in that mode, and then we're always chasing. So he looked dejected after the game. He'd be having beers right now. His exit meeting would be so good. It's like, you're the best player we have.
Oh, we
Thank
love
you so much for existing.
Yeah.
They needed the Pies. They needed this. And I left the game asking. I knew how I felt this. I said, there's no way that Pies fans out of this game can feel any more confident about their situation over the last 6 weeks walking on the ground. And sure enough, some good Pies fans, multiple, I feel nothing about this. This makes me more nervous about our finals opportunities. And it's kind of looked like they were very just hesitant still, didn't look the same. They got the win, and that's all they need to do, so you can't be angry at them. They also got the kiss on the dick because the Suns shit the bed as well, so they won twice on Friday night. But I think we all have here, or I have the Pies here on just an express lane out of finals twice, which isn't bad because I don't mind seeing it twice. But then again, I think at some point it has to turn. You can't be 10 points clear on the ladder throughout the season and then decide we're not going to play for 6-7 weeks and then get to finals and it still continues. Surely maybe now the week off is a circuit breaker for them to get together and get right. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. But it just feels different. It all feels different. Dacos, still so good. Had 27 now. We think he should win the Brownlow. He should win the Brownlow.
He probably should.
He probably should. He probably does.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's so good. The only criticism that I have of him is that it's not the one that people think of, is that he flops and that all that stuff that he doesn't. Maybe he does a little bit, but it's that the media love him so much that it makes us, whenever someone is loved so much by the media, it makes us just naturally not like that person because you try and bring him down a little bit to try and make him more human and disregard how good he actually is. He's so fucking good at football. He's so, so good. I love him now. He did have allegations again against him this week against Langford, was it? Or Langdon in the pocket. Remember Langdon in the pocket there or over the boundary line? Gets tripped up. A leg was pulled. We thought he'd flopped. You said he flopped?
I thought he did, and then the different
We saw the other angle,
and
holding his leg up.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's more one of those ones where I still think he flopped,
Yeah.
but he had the opportunity to.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was having his leg held.
I think so. That one was okay.
Okay, well, fair enough.
That
Then you
one-
might as well just go down low.
That one's fine. The only thing I will say, I was big on this last year, I think, is I still do think he gets umpired differently. Just because it's Nick Dacos, and I'm saying that as a massive Nick Dacos lover. I think umpires see him, and whenever something happens around him in his orbit, it's like, okay, we have to look after Nicky Boy here.
I feel like that might be the case for any good player. They've
Yeah.
got their own kind of thing going on.
They do.
You know?
The best players always get umpired way, treated better
Yeah.
than just like an average
Yeah,
Joe
I
Blow.
think they do.
I think that's
they
the thing.
Yeah.
So, by Pies do this, Jeremy Howe, he's out for finals now, you'd think. Hurt his groin. Heard a stat here that he's been subbed out in his last 4 games he's played.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
he can't get it running at all. That's not good. But at least now I can't believe that they've gone 2-5 in the last 7 and have finished top 4. I know they were 10 points ahead, but it's just unbelievable scenes. No one saw it coming. I thought it was going to be a first week exit for sure in elimination final. Get a double spot. Now they have to travel to Adelaide week 1. They would be confident going to Adelaide. That's not the worst trip for them, even though Adelaide we've said, is not the place you want to be week 1.
I think they've got the mental edge in that
I
game.
think 71 inside 50s.
Yeah.
They would for sure. Jeremy Howe being out,
But just
massive.
the storylines, the play, the scene of
It's
the
a lot.
crime.
It's a lot going back to it.
Yeah, I kind of like Collingwood just for that.
They go out there, so they'll be happy. They get a week off. I think the week off is good for them. They get a rest up, get their shit together, and then work it out. And for the D's, they're a team that needs the biggest trade period and off season that they've ever had to work out this shit show. It is a genuine shit show. Track, we've heard, looks like and does not want to be there. Max Gawn is so good. Unfortunately, he can't play forever, so he's going to retire. So when he does, are they cooked? They get Kalani White coming in, who gets to go under his little wing there and be mentored. Their forward line needs so much work. They only kick goals when they're all streaming just with so much space behind them into the forward line. There's no one there that can take a big mark in the forward line when they need it the most, especially in the weekend in this game. All they need was someone like a Van Rooyen or a Petty who isn't their go to take a massive pack mark once or twice in that last quarter, and maybe they win this game. So they need to figure out that forward line. Bailey Fritsch needs a new hairstyle. like, man, he doesn't need a new coach. He just needs a new barber. Like, forget set shots. Let's get this guy a buzz cut. Really. Like, before we talk about Buckley coming to the club, let's get this guy's hairstyle sorted for next season, because that thing with his rocket is 2025. He's had it for so long. It does not move. It needs to be fixed.
I've never seen anyone commit more to a specific look.
Yeah.
It's just time.
At some point in everyone's life, you need to rebrand.
Yeah.
You just do.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be like, you know what? I've had this hairstyle for 10 years now. Maybe I should do something different. He's kept it short on the sides, faded it a little bit, and then just slicked it all the way back. And there has to be something he's hiding in there, because it's a big head that he's slicking back.
Oh, massively. It's like Johnny Bravo.
It's so much gel.
Yeah.
It never comes loose as well. So he needs to rebrand for next season, along with maybe some set shot stuff. And then Stephen May as well. The back line needs some work here. So Lever might want out. Stephen May wins the reverse Coleman, I think, again. Man, he got bullied by Jamie Elliott. Just doesn't look like Stephen May.
No, he doesn't.
At all. Maisie was always quick. Maybe he's lost his pace a little bit. He's like reading the ball all wrong. Like, just doesn't look like Stephen May. So they need someone to go in there. Harley Langford's their future, though. He was really good in the weekend. I think he's the future of the club. And now, from what we heard, they get a new coach. So Nathan Buckley comes in. From what we hear, it's very much, it feels like Nathan Buckley gets the job because everyone else fell over.
It's like, a bit Steve
Horse
Bradbury.
doesn't want it.
Yeah. Well, that's
Sims doesn't
it.
want
They
it.
don't. It's
No.
not they've fallen over. They don't want it.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
They didn't apply. It's like they didn't apply. So now they've kind of, I don't know what their intention was when they sacked Goody. Maybe they had conversations that they felt went differently with Simo and Horse, where you can't tell me Nathan Buckley was pick one.
No.
On their coaching draft board.
Yeah, probably not.
Because all respect to Nathan Buckley, he hasn't proven that he can be a great coach. The other two are proven. Proven. And I'm not talking good, I'm talking great. We can take you to a premiership, great. We can turn this thing around. Bucks hasn't done that. Bucks has been a great media performer, but like, it's a long time out of the game. And also, Bucks would have taken any job. He wanted Tassie.
Yeah.
He's very much like me to Pat McAfee. I will take any opportunity at all to try and get close to you. He will do that. So I don't know if that's a great fit, but they seem like they're going to make a call before the finals start, I think. So I guess he gets it and see what he gets to do next year with this team. That team needs a whole new rebuild. Yeah. It generally does. It's so bad from the outside looking in. So hopefully they go away. So if they need to sort out the pieces and then come back. In general, if you give them a grade, I give them a D. Their season. Not good. Not good.
No,
at
it's
all.
disappointing.
Just deep disappointing. Then the other game that's on the same time, we got Pies, who now have the top four because the Port somehow in Ken, the way that Ken works, they beat the Suns 71-67. There are certain moments in football where you just don't forget a moment. And this is one of those ones where, were you at Adelaide Oval when we destroyed the Suns and maybe their finals opportunities and said farewell to Ken, Boki, and Rat, who gets a bit forgotten in that? Like, with a sample team.
Yeah.
With a set, like, how do they do that? And how do the Suns always just beat the Suns? The Suns always beat themselves up.
That's true.
They never, ever find a way to help themselves out that make the situation so much hard. I don't know how Port have done this. It makes no sense at all. I was so happy. It was a game there where I think neutrals were happy to see it.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because it's just, like, Ken's awesome.
Yep.
Boki's obviously a legend in the game. Boki probably has no haters. Like, everyone's feel like it was a good storyline because it then, well, unfortunately gave the Pies a top four chance, which I was filthy with. But still, like, I think this is awesome. And Ken's post-game presser was probably the best one I've ever seen in a long time. I loved how honest. And it was a real, like, I'm not here and I couldn't give a fuck what happens here, so you can find it on. Here's what he said.
No, I didn't think we had any chance.
Thanks, mate.
I can say that now. Like, I'm sitting there going, shit, I've got 6 first years in this team. You know, got a warrior old fella crippled going around. You know, I've got a young kid Ram playing at full back on King. And, you know, I've got Alir who's got a rolled ankle and a busted medial ligament and hanging on. And we won. Against a team who's going to be very good. Very, very good and play finals, you know. Couldn't be more proud of the team.
What was it like when there was like a moment and after the game you kind of standing there taking it in, what was going through your head?
I'm unemployed. I thought, how am I going to get a job? No, I didn't give a stuff, to be honest. I thought I'm just going to enjoy this moment. I'm just going to love my footy club, and you know, tomorrow morning I'm not the coach, but tonight I'm still the coach, and I'm a coach who's the proudest coach the world has ever seen tonight.
Man. Have a career,
That's
Ken. I love you, Ken.
nice.
You're great. That's real no fucks given presser.
Yeah.
Can say what I want. If I'm Melbourne, I'm looking at him going, man, this guy doesn't give a shit.
He's perfect.
And he's awesome. He's
Yeah.
perfect. I'm going to miss Ken. And also won 60% of his games
Yep.
that he coached at Port. Like, that's a bad one. Now they're going to start the car. They'd be nervous starting the car. Josh Carr was probably there going, oh, fucking hell.
Yep.
This is the worst case for me personally that he's won this game. Because now the last memory of how good's Ken, like he did that. That's amazing. And now he's going to tell them day one of preseason, I'm Josh Carr. I'm not Ken.
Yeah.
But let's all jump in my car and see where we can go.
Let's just hope, though, as we've rumoured, that we feel like maybe Josh Carr, the car's been started for some time now. So that might have still been a car.
It could have been,
Shot, last night.
a lot of the talk has been that Ken's been in the car for a long time in the passenger seat and Josh has been driving his own car.
Yes, exactly.
Or, I don't know, but it's very much like that was not good for the car.
It could be a bit sort of, you're really old, you're going to get your license taken away tomorrow. Would you like to go for one last
drive, the
go
car.
through the drive-through?
Yeah. And probably Josh Carr was thinking, oh, I hope he just plows this into like a McDonald's drive-through.
Totally.
Where not really. He did the crazy thing that I sometimes play is where you try and not brake for the whole way home.
Yes,
during red lights.
Like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, a little bit like that. Well, different. I don't do shoot by drive-bys and stuff. But I play a game where I'm like, I'm not going to try and brake all the way home. And then that's like a fun game. And somehow you try and like successfully not brake the whole, like you can brake, but not complete stop. So I'm going to drive home. I'm not going to completely stop the car. It'll always be rolling at some point.
Okay.
And I feel like that's what Ken did. It
Okay,
was
gotcha.
fun. It was a fun last drive. So he's done that. Yeah, I love him. And everyone loves him. Every player loves him. You don't hear anyone come out and say, don't like Ken or I'm moving away from Ken. Like, every player loves him. He's just a guy and he knows how to fire up the guys. He always knows how to fire up. Rory Atkins in this also retired. I think we're just maybe... I mean, there's two big names there that are retiring. Rory Atkins is a guy as well. So he got a farewell game. He was very much in the back, though, in a lot of the photos.
I feel like if he was still at the Crows, he'd be getting a proper send-off.
Yeah.
But, like, I think he's just forgotten about because
I think so.
it's a bit weird now.
Yeah.
You're at Port.
It's
all a bit
probably,
strange.
and with everything happening with Boki, it's probably not the one to be like, if he gets chaired off and Rat would be like, oh, boys, like, oh, geez, hamstring is so tight, probably get chaired off as well, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can make it all the way there. Like, probably not the game to do that in. But what on a Rat, good career as well.
Great career.
And Boki, great career. 387 games is so much. He could have easily probably got on, given where they're at, to 400. Mm-hmm. But he said, no, I'm not a selfish guy. Don't want to sell that car. Yeah, that's your mess now. Which I think it will be a mess for a bit.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, it looks really messy as well. So this was bad from well done to Ken and well done to Boki. I love that presser. I love the way they played here. Like, of course they were going to do this. It was always going to happen, really, because the Suns, we saw it coming. The Suns rolled into Adelaide Oval, and Adelaide Oval was just this emotional storybook, like football team they were playing. Yeah. And that's the worst thing that you want when Port are emotional, and that's what to play for. And they got that, then 40,000 fueling it all, getting into them. Like Ken saying goodbye, Boki saying goodbye, Connor Rosé, and Zach Butters just pretty much said, we're not going to let you guys walk off this ground without a win. Yeah. Like 34, I think, and 35 they had, jumping on backs, boys. Like, very big games for them. So I don't know how they did it. They've done it as well. A lot of neutral fans here watching this game. Now, might have said the umpires screwed them, the Suns. Might have said the umpires maybe had something out for the Suns. That maybe the umpires were wanting a fairy tale finish as well. Mm-hmm. Free kicks, 33-16. That seems lopsided.
It's a fairly substantial gap.
Port had 11 holding the ball frees. The Suns had 61 tackles, only got one. So a lot of people saying maybe they're leading into it a little bit. Mac Andrew gets spear tackled without the ball late. Like, a lot was... Now, we have to be careful here because we know the Suits listen to this. They might come for us and sue us. But just saying, maybe the umpires got held up in it as well. So I think Damon Harwick also got into it with the umpires. Mm-hmm. So he wasn't happy. We'll talk about it a bit later. But for Ken, back to Ken, like, he rides off the sunset. Is awesome. I love it. I love that he gets to the sunset and that Zach Butters then confirmed his staying. This is a good ending for Port's shitty season.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy for him. Also, just on Port before we get the Suns. Suns didn't line up for Travis Boak. Now, my thing with the lining up is, do you have to line up? Now, I say you line up if it's like one of the game's goats or one of the club's goats, then maybe you should line up and show some respect. Mm-hmm. But if we're just lining up for the sake of lining up, because someone's just retiring for the club and they've played a certain amount of games. But there has to be a criteria where you line up. We can't all keep lining up.
No, you're right. I think you can line up for someone who's not necessarily a club legend but might have played for both clubs.
Yep.
Would that be fair?
I think so.
Like, that suits.
There has to be a criteria. For Boki, you should line up. Disrespectful.
100%.
That one.
Travis Boak, confirmed.
But for the Cats not lining up for Ken and McIntosh, why would they?
Yeah.
Like, good player, won flags, but why would the Cats be like, oh, yeah, thank you so much for everything? Like,
That's true. Yeah.
Like, not everyone needs to be lined up for. So I know that was very disrespectful for them. That was shit.
You
by
can't
them.
be doing that.
That was bad. Oh, and Tony Cochran loses his bet. Tony Cochran's down bad. He loses 25 grand to his mate.
Bugger. So what's the highest they can possibly finish? It's just 8th.
I think they can get into 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7th now. Wow. Well, hear that. This goes straight into it. Suns are my AAMI Clanger of the week. All they had to do was go over there and punch their ticket to the finals. Now, Dimmer, after the game, was not happy with the umpires. Here's what he said about that, as we alluded to before.
Do you feel that that's a fair indication of the context?
Oh, I thought the umpires got caught up in the emotion of the game.
Going to get so fined.
Can happen.
Oh, going to get so fined.
Or was it about emotion?
Well, asking the wrong bloke the wrong question. Maybe ask the umpiring department.
Going to get so fined. Going to get so fined. Doesn't care. Dimmer's angry this season, isn't he? Those things are going his well. He's very angry. There's always something that Dimmer's angry about after a loss.
Yeah.
Very angry man.
You quickly, I feel like, I reckon seconds after saying that, you go,
Oh, shit, I said that. Because you're going to get fined, for sure.
Oh, definitely.
And also, your tour goes up at half time.
Yeah.
And if you want to be a good team, like, all you have to do is come out. You know it's going to be just this emotional charged game at Adelaide Oval. You know Bokey's going to be flying around. You know Ken's going to be, like, doing what Ken does. You know Rat's going to be there as well. But all you have to do is just come out and punch him in the mouth in the first quarter.
Yep.
And take it all out of it.
Yep.
Be like, oh, that was a great week. The Suns are up by 4 goals here. That's done. Like, it's all done. They didn't do that, so they kept Port in the game for the whole game, and they always have, like, this tendency, the Suns. Now it comes down to this game against Essendon. They always have a tendency to do the most Gold Coast thing ever and be Gold Coast and ruin their own season.
Mm-hmm.
They always do it. So I hope that the Clangers, AAMI Clanger of the Week, Clangers for Good, is back, and this year isn't just open to footy clubs. It's for all AFL fans. If you've got a footy-related clanger, whether at home, at a game, or at a club, we want to hear about it. Share your clanger at www.afl.com.au/AAMI Clangers for Good, and tell us how AAMI can help, and you could be in a chance to win a share in 100K when clangers happen. It's lucky you're with AAMI. They always do it. Like, now they find themselves in a spot where they have to go back home on a random Wednesday and face Essendon. And Essendon now have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. Now, I'm not saying they have the ability, but they have an opportunity. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine?
It's the worst case scenario for pretty much everyone involved. For Gold Coast, for the Dogs.
Yeah.
That's a terrible wait. Like, that's awful.
Dogs.
This is just not where they want to be at all. But I'm so happy that this is a legitimate moment.
We've got it.
We are extending the year out, and I love it.
Who would have thought now that it looks so good that we have a closing round, because it's like we're watching a WWE-style scripted ending.
Yeah, it is.
Because you can just, like, I can't see it, but we all have to watch Wednesday Night Footy now to see what happens.
It's
just in case.
Yep. It's a perfect curtain raiser for Thursday.
Just in case. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Just in case Brad Scott and the boys decided, you know what? Let's just turn ourselves into a huge spoiler team for 4 quarters. I can't see it happening, but I love that we're investing in it.
They've just not been that bad, Essendon.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
They have lost 12 in a row.
But not badly. I'm
Could
being
you
generous,
imagine?
but
I don't know if Essendon want to be there either, because they should be literally at a pub drinking or in Europe somewhere, like very deep into Europe somewhere, but now to go to the Gold Coast on a random Wednesday.
do you reckon they would have already done their exit interviews?
Oh, for sure, mate. They would have
Yeah.
done it 12 weeks ago.
Yeah.
For sure. This over. We're not doing this. Season's over.
Oh, man, I can't wait. It's
So
gonna be
it's
great.
instead, so Essendon either come a spoiler team, and that's awesome, or they get one last, like, ass kicking as a nightcap on the season on a Wednesday night.
Oh, the worst time to lose.
It's so funny because everyone's got hope that Essendon might do it, but I don't think they can do it.
I don't know what I want to happen. I think I want Essendon to win for the theatre.
Just to be hilarious
Yeah.
for Essendon. For Essendon, just because they do that out of nowhere, and because Gold Coast would be so Gold Coasty.
It would be hugely Gold Coasty.
Wow. Dimmer's going to lose it. I reckon this is a game where they just do what they should have done against Port here and just put 10 on them in the first quarter. It's like, okay, it's over.
You can't tell me they're not shitting themselves, though.
Who's that? Suns?
Suns.
Oh, Suns be so scared.
Yeah.
That's a seed of doubt.
That's why I'm worried about them. I just think, this is a big moment.
Let's see. But they've actually shot themselves in the foot again. They should be top 4.
Yes.
Tony Cochran would be pissed. They should be top 4, and they blew it, and they had this extra game, which is like, oh, it's extra games. Gay. Now it's a danger extra game. So let's see if they can do that. They were in the stiff Saturdays. Saturday was rough. Just a nothing slate of football, wasn't it? Really?
Let's call it up. But
Yeah.
let's be honest.
Yep, it was a slate of nothing. Kangaroos 100, Adelaide 113. Now, Crows obviously had the week from hell that was, had media everywhere, the Isaac Rankin situation, culture questions flying around everywhere. Roll into Marvel. They do what they need to do. Minor premiers, 18-5 in the season now. It's the best season they've had in their club's history. Win-loss record. Like, the Crows, literally in this game, did as little as possible that they needed to do to win this game. Because it wasn't like they were amazing. Like, to credit North, they were okay. They made it hard for them. But it was just really an awful, awful game of football. Mm-hmm. And that's all it was. And after the game, I made a mistake by questioning that maybe the Crows are frauds. I was hearing whispers where I was. I said, I heard the fraud were getting flown around. I said, okay, well, if you're hearing that, then I better report on it. And I threw that out there. And boy, that did not go down well with Adelaide. The week that we've had, we've got stuff going on. I was like, I get that. But also,
frauds.
Yeah, frauds, maybe eventually. Like they had the West Coast game, they had the North thing. So I slept on it and said, well, maybe sometimes you just have to win games of football. Ugly games. And maybe that's a good thing as well.
I guess so.
But again, I don't know. I thought maybe good teams do just win ugly, but the vibe is also, maybe also with all the things happening, could be out straight sets kind of thing. Which is hard to say with a team that's a minor premier and it's 18-5. Because even in this game, like they just let North have periods where they kick a bunch of goals.
100%.
And they don't close out games. Ever.
Well, the reality is if you let a top 8 side have a sniff like they did for North, they're stuffed.
It's either the Crows only respect good teams and just toy with the bad teams, and that's why these games look close.
I hear.
Or because, like, again, it looks like this was a game where they decide maybe we should score some more goals now because things are getting close here. And they control the game again, and when they're up by 37 in this game against North, then North go and kick 4 in the last 6 minutes, it was game on again. And they only really stopped the momentum because Finn O'Sullivan gives away a 50 for not standing the mark correctly, which is one of the bullshit rules. I hate that rule so much. And then the game was iced then, but just like try and shut bad teams out of games, which they don't do. So I don't know. I'm very just like, it did look like they were trying to get through this game uninjured, which a lot of the good teams did on the Saturday.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I respect that as well from not wanting to tear anything off the bone or stray anything. So I get where that's coming from. And they're the best team in the comp, so we can't fold it. Like, when you win this many games and you're top of the ladder, you just deserve to be talked about as the best team, and winning is winning, and that's okay as well. So they get 2 home finals. We know they play the Pies game. We spoke about before. It's absolutely massive. Outside the obvious of stuff that happened in that game, the Pies go back there where they'll be angry because called them the LA throws.
Yep.
For throwing those 2 throws they had. There was a lot of back and forth fighting. The Pies had 71 inside 50s. The Crows somehow win. This is going to be awesome. They hate each other as well.
It's a new rivalry, just like that.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
The members of the bird community teams hate each other.
Yeah, well,
but
and
they
rightly
always
so.
do, because they're all trying to patrol the skies and own the skies, and not everyone can be in there. A crow would murder a magpie in the wildlife, I think.
Depends what time of year.
Okay.
If it's September, genuinely in the aviary world, the magpies would have them. Yeah. Because that's when they're younger.
Yeah.
For,
I get that.
Season.
Yeah, sweeping season.
But,
it could be sweeping season in September. Because, like, on paper here, we go, okay, week 1 of finals is going to be awesome. Oh. Adelaide Pies. Adelaide have a week off at home in Adelaide. Everything's going for them. Pies all get a week off. Maybe they get refreshed. Like, it's one of those ones where, like, who knows?
Totally.
At all. Who knows? It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I still think Crows are fun and dangerous, despite hearing the whispers of frauds. Okay. I still think they're fun and dangerous, and I'm not going to get behind a team yet because we will announce who we're getting behind in like an NFL kind of baseball hat situation.
I like that, yeah.
Soon. So, to their credit, good on them. And their season's been unreal. 15th last season to now first.
Oh, it's an incredible leap.
They were literally ready to pack May Nix's shit up and walk him out of the state if things had gone south.
It's funny, you were massive on him, and a few other people were too, and I must admit, I didn't really see it, and I'm really blown away by how quickly they've been able to take that leap. Yeah. It's pretty impressive.
15th and first is crazy work.
Yeah.
And I saw the pieces coming in. I saw the way they moved the ball, made Nix. I loved Riley Thilthorpe. I thought Tex had a bit to give Steele. Fogarty Steele was going to pop up and win a game now and then. I just like they were putting there. So to their season, they got the coach of the year as well. Made Nix, man, he's a dog. Like, I love him so much. He would be saying the lid's off in Adelaide right now.
Oh,
like, pop the Chardonnay. Do they drink Chardonnay massively? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you just don't pop it.
What do you do with it?
Or unscrew it and pour it out. Let it breathe, maybe.
Pour the Chardonnay. For North, man, like this is the annoying thing about North. What I feel, I'm not even a North supporter.
Yeah.
So this is a classic game from North where they do this thing where they trick their fans into renewing the memberships the next season because they have like a close game, 1 in every 4 to end the season, and the fans go, oh, maybe it's going to be different next year, but really it's the same thing. So they sign up, get the memberships, and they're excited, and then it gets to about 3 games in the next season, they go, oh, Got Fugazi by my own team again.
The club very much do their own interview game
Yeah.
for the members, don't they?
Massively. This is a massive interview. Like, hey, look, this is a great interview. You should sign up again. No wonder they have 50,000 members every year because they do this.
Yeah.
What is there? 4 games left? Hey, let's make one of these 4 just a really good performance. We'll lose. Let's make it good. And then all the fans go, oh my God, we've lost by 13. We're going to win the flag next year. I'm getting membership. And that's how they do it. So like a rinse and repeat cycle that they're in here. And in this game, but they shouldn't have won because I don't think Adelaide tried that hard, but they won in clearances by 21. So there's some stuff here they can work with. Like, it's probably not a successful season by any means. We wouldn't think.
No, God, no.
Because I'd say we thought they'd win more games than 5 to start the season.
They've just pretty much won the games they should have, right? Like,
Yeah, they had a game against Carlton there, which probably was up in the air. But yeah, I mean, they beat Richmond.
yeah, that's what I mean. They
That's
just sort of
it.
did those.
They draw against the Lions. They go 5 wins and a draw. So
Yeah,
there's
that
that
was-
one where we
yeah.
thought. But on the whole, like, I don't think Alison Clarkson's the guy. I'm happy to be proven wrong by the North fans, but I don't think he's the guy. Because, what is it, 3 seasons now, he's 11-46.
It's a lot of losses.
And got so many, like, just top-end talent. Like, the pieces they have, great pieces. Tristan Sherry, Sheasel, LDU, Wardlaw, Larkey, Curtis. Their defense is arse.
Yeah.
Like, it is arse. It's so bad. They need to go out and find defenders. Can't draft them because for some reason some dummy decided to get rid of their first round pick. So they have picks 19 or 20 and 21, I think it is, in the second round. So they need to find someone who can defend.
Yeah.
Because everything else looks good across the board.
It's true. Yep.
Except for when it goes into their back 50, gonna definitely get scored against. So that's scary. I don't know. It doesn't feel like things will be on the up next year because it just feels like we've been in this vicious cycle of knowing what North do, where they'll give us, like, again, 1 game in the last month or 5 games throughout the year where you think it's changing and maybe North are growing a little bit and all the games that they're getting players, maybe it's going to turn and it just doesn't turn and we do this again and maybe they're just bad forever.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows? They found one in Cooper Trembath, though. All-time job interview game. Kick 3. So that's great. Also, just a mid-season draft. He's playing like Blackburn somewhere.
I love that.
And then they pick him up. So, good on him. Then we move to Richmond, 64, Geelong, 103. Again, very much just a getting through the motions game here for Geelong. Congrats to Richmond. It's finally over.
Well done.
Season's done. You made it. You made it, guys. You survived the first year of your rebuild. I didn't tip you to win a single game all year. You proved me wrong. Egg on my face.
It's a successful year, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Very much opposite of North.
Yep.
This is successful because no one expected anything from you. And I find that's always the best way to be as a team is when no one, even your own fan base, don't expect anything from you, like literally 0 wins.
Yes.
Anything above 0 is a massive win and success. And you multiplied that by 5 times. So that's a huge win. Like, you win 5 games, you got picks 2 and 3 in the draft because North have dummies as list managers. Absolute morons doing
Well,
that.
they have 3 and 4, though, because of West Coast.
Ah, true. Combo pick.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This first round seems
Yeah.
absolutely just so screwed. Because you've got combo picks. We've got father-sons. You got academy picks. The first round's so compromised. So they get that. So picks 3 and 4 moves out now. And also, another positive was you got to boo Tom Stewart again for one final time. They boo Tom Stewart like no tomorrow. It's like a sport for him after the whole Richmond hit that happened years ago. They love it.
Sorry, I'm just I've got a new watch.
Yeah.
Like one of those smart watches.
I can see that.
And it just said you've been sitting for too long time to get moving.
Yeah, that's your training regime.
What an
Letting you
arsehole.
know. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah. If I want to sit for a bit, I want to sit for a bit.
I'll sit. So, I mean, there's not a lot to talk here for Richmond. I'm not going to try and dissect this for you, Richmond fans. Like,
No.
you're never going to win this game. It was just to go through the motions, get to Mad Monday, enjoy the season, and then go again next year and keep pumping all these games into players. Go to the draft again. You're going to get 2 more absolute studs, which now you have a decision of, do we have too many good young kids?
It's a genuine
Like,
concern.
have we got the whole draft? Like, we now know that in 5 years it's coming. Can we speed this thing up a bit? Do we go out and maybe trade out of the draft and get some guns right now? Like, Harley Reid could be able to play. It would.
I would love that.
I'd love to have the opportunity to show the club as a list manager of the Tigers the size of my balls by trading out picks 3 and 4 for Harley Reid. That's a big, like, you just whack them on a desk and say, look, let's do this.
And I reckon surely even West Coast, that the picks 1, 2, 3, 4.
If West Coast got picks 1, 2, 3, 4 in the draft, Harley Reid would be on an express train down to Melbourne.
Yeah, I think he would, wouldn't he? For sure.
Yeah, and it's who knows what Harley's doing. It's not a bad one to put out there, just to make him think about it. We should be list managers. Maybe we should be. So they've got a lot to look forward to, Richard fans.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's a heartache, like 5 wins, not the way that you wanted to after coming off the back of flags and all your legends leaving. Again, Camden McIntosh in this game leaves. But, like, what an exciting time to be a Tigers person. And, of course, you'll be signing up.
Yeah,
You'd,
definitely.
you'd know that in 5 years' time, we're going to ruin the league again. So look out for 5 years' time.
It's incredible how well they've picked already, though. Like, you look at North, who just seem to have all these great picks, and you just never have that confidence.
No.
And in one season, with injuries
Tigers
to
fans
some of their big names,
have
and you're just
guys.
like, nah, I feel pretty good about this.
They have guys.
Yeah.
They have guys. Nadim Uze seems like a good coach. So that's worked out well as well. Everything's worked out there. And they're building that massive car park. So come next season when it's built, you're going to be able to like drive under your ground and just it's going to be amazing and spend so much money on it. It's going to be good.
Did knock the grandstand down, though.
Did see that. Disrespectful.
Don't know about that.
Yeah. Really said goodbye to all their history and just want a monstrosity there.
I'm genuinely surprised about that one.
Oh, well. That's probably the kids saying, look, it's time for a new age here.
Yeah.
You wait for 5 years.
Dinosaurs.
Get some more trophy cabinets because they were coming for that. And also this game out of this, like you could have lost by 100. That didn't happen.
That's true.
So that's a huge win. Now that could have a little bit to do with Geelong just trying not to rip any muscles and strain anything going into finals. So they get that. For Geelong, like so underrated they've finished second on the ladder. Because they've had the last 6 weeks of just beating up on bad teams, it feels.
Yeah.
And they've done all their work early. Maybe they got a soft draw. That's what I'm hearing again. When I was hearing whispers about LA being frauds, I heard Geelong got a soft draw. I said, well, only can play who's in front of you. And Chris Scott said that as well. He said after the game, we're not concerned about the form leading into, even though it's winning form, or who we've played leading into finals, because we just play who's in front of us. Okay. That's all we can do. They've won their last 6 games by 58 points on average. Winning form is winning form.
That's true.
But also maybe you want to test. I'm not sure. But they finished second on the ladder. It's still wild to me that the Cats finished second on the ladder and they don't get a home final. Doesn't feel like that feels very disrespectful of the league. And I've said it before, I'm massive on accusing them of being allegedly cheaters.
Oh, it's one of your pastimes.
Massive one. I've got a hobby. I love just seeing all the stories come out about Chris Scott's got 44 jobs. Like these players, Zach Butters wants to see what farms they have. Like Bailey Scott loves farming all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like we know that they've got cows full of cash down there. They just pull money out of the backsides. Like I'm big on that, but also I just feel like should have a home final. It just feels right to me.
Yeah, it does.
So now they're the G, they'll have Brisbane. I think that's the worst case scenario for Cats fans. Because Brisbane always get them the G.
They're just, I mean, we all know they've broken their voodoo with the G as well.
Yeah,
there's no fear there.
It's not where you want. And we know that Brisbane love travelling now.
Oh, they love it.
So that's the worst case to have a Brisbane who are the reigning premiers who seem to be getting right at the G. So that's not good. Chris Scott is asked, he has been asked about what was the home final stuff, about the home final, about, not getting a home final, how do you feel about it? You can tell his answer here that he just didn't want to get fined. He said, I don't have any opinion on what the AFL do, so I'll repeat what I've said probably 100 times. I feel strongly, and we feel strongly as a club, that clubs should get to choose where they play their 11 home games, and it's up to the AFL to decide what they prioritise in finals. I think they've been quite clear that they have other priorities other than what would be logically fair. That's their prerogative. That's very much like he's going to get fined.
He's not incorrect, though.
He's not incorrect at all.
There.
We know that the league have a deal. They have to sell all the games at the MCG and need to make that bank, so they wouldn't give a shit about small Geelong having a final at all. Even though, again, doesn't make much sense, or is it maybe fair to the competition? Because NG's getting a home final. That doesn't seem fair.
Wait, do they?
Yeah, they do. Finish 5th.
Yeah.
They will. So they get a home final. So I guess that you'd be pissed off about that, given that they spend so much money on the new stand and everything like that. They've got a chin-chins in there. Like, that's ready to go. So I kind of get it. Tom Atkins also broke the record for the most tackles in the season. 205 tackles.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of tackles. It's probably too many.
Yeah.
Really, too many tackles there. So congrats to him. Jeremy Cameron kicked 4, ends the season 83, so he was just so far off ton watch. Also probably off ton watch now for finals. Like, a lot would need to go right against really good teams to kick 100 this season. Man, he stopped playing there for a bit, didn't he?
He cursed him. What can I say?
Yeah, again, not a person. We need to go through all the curses.
Yeah.
And dissect how many people have actually cursed.
Oh, you've affected a lot of seasons.
Fuck, I'll do that. We should do it as a piece. How many people have I cursed here? And then my last thing is, could Bailey win the Brownlow here?
Definitely. I think
average 31.6 touches. Could he be a chance?
How many games did he miss? I want to say.
Well, he got asked.
4?
He was tight hammy or sick because the AFL allegedly asked him to be a good boy and then punished him with a couple of games off. So he missed 4. He could still win it. He'll poll so many votes early.
Yes, and then he'll storm home.
That's our boy too. That's our guy.
Well, we've gone off him.
Yeah.
Has
he replied to you any messages on that?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Sent me a photo of, I don't know if this is exclusive, of
Okay.
his hair being dyed.
What's he dying? His hair?
Like touching at the blonde.
Oh, more blonde.
Yeah.
Bailey Smith dyed his hair.
This is what I was saying.
Bailey Smith
Bailey-ish.
Is that like a consistent thing he does? Or
I don't think so.
Bailey Smith? He does a fake tan for sure as well.
Yeah. It's winter.
Haven't seen his dick in a while.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Hasn't done any skipping or anything like that. He's probably been told. I swear, I reckon when he met with Andrew Dillon down there, I reckon they said, "Look, you need to just stop giving him the finger, and you just need to wear some undies."
What would have been on the agenda?
Stop fingering.
Yeah.
Stop fingering everyone.
Yeah, in the crowd.
Stop. Just wear undies.
Yep.
When you're boxing and
If
skipping.
you're gonna skip and box, wear undies. Yep.
Yeah, and it would have been. I think it would still have been if you win the Brownlow. This is hard for us because we know you'll say whatever you want in interviews, and we can't control you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's scary. And also now we've got a rumour that Tammy Hembrow's on the Brownlow carpet with him.
Yeah, which is, how do you think I feel?
That's
Because
ruined your chances.
He said, he was going to take
Yeah,
me.
he's a player. And also he's having foursomes on Tinder, which I still don't understand that he's doing that. Just horny.
Oh, yeah.
Just a horny guy.
Yeah.
Horny for football, horny for life.
Yeah.
Fuck, I love him. He's so good. He's good with the Brownlow. That'd be good. If he wins that Brownlow, his speech will be so just... I know he'll have finals, but he'll be so unhinged.
Well, because even when he's not having a drink.
Oh, he's fun.
Like, it's just
him.
Yeah.
It's just all him. All right. Then we move to the last game on this boring Saturday slate. West Coast 51, Sydney 118. Eagles are so bad. I'm not against the league folding them for a little bit until they want to compete because 1-22 in the season is not it. No team has ever lost 22 games in the season before. They end the year. This is fucking wild. They end the year with a percentage of 4.35%. That's the lowest percentage since Fitzroy in 1964, who had a percentage of 0%.
Wow.
I'm still big on if you give me a game. I don't know if you can do some PlayStation. I'm sure someone out there can. But if we could somehow get a time machine to get the best, the age group, get them all back to their prime. Fitzroy 1964 versus this West Coast team, and they play each other. I'm taking the winless Fitzroy team to beat the 1-22 West Coast Eagles 2025.
Because I think the thing is, we don't know a lot about the Fitzroy team, but we know everything about this West Coast side, and we're pretty comfortable. We know how we feel about them.
We need that battle of who's the shittest team of all time.
Yep.
Because I think Fitzroy would get him from what I've seen, which is not a lot, but I've seen a lot of West Coast, and I know that they're arse. They stink.
Yeah.
They're so bad. Like, it's just, everything's just gross. It's just nothing works. They play for a half. They get injured. Now the captain wants to leave. Like, this is a bad situation there. Even the Eagle before the game. I know the Eagle's called. They have that flies around the stadium.
Sure, yeah.
That thing didn't come back to the handler. It flew into the stands. That's a lot of trust to put in an Eagle.
What sort of AHS forms are they signing off there? Because that
They
Eagle
have to.
could do anything.
An Eagle could literally rip a fan's eyes out.
Easily.
And then return to the handler with 2 retinas in its claws.
Yes.
It's so big. When it hit the stands, it flew up somewhere and landed next to a guy who was just having his hot dog and then stood there. And the handler was just like, from so far away, on the ground. I'm talking this person's in the 3rd tier. The Eagle's in the 3rd tier somewhere. The handler's got the dumb glove on being like, here now. The Eagle can't see shit. The Eagle's taking everything in. But sure enough, it always does this.
Come on.
That's wild that they let a full-grown, vicious Eagle just roam around up the stadium for a game. It's crazy work. One day, the Eagle's going to turn full hill.
Watch. Yep.
One day, it's going to turn full hill, and a player will be doing its warm-up. Maybe it's Harley Reid, and the Eagle decides, you know what, today I'm not an Eagle. Harley Reid, I want your eyeballs.
Yep.
And then that's going to ruin football in Perth. And you had to put the Eagle down.
So no one wins.
No one wins. You have to kill your mascot.
Yeah.
And Harley Reid has to play, and he's blind. No one wins that. So that happened. I think all Eagles fans would want their eyes literally ripped out. So maybe it's a good thing. Maybe Eagles fans are going to the game so the Eagle does rip their eyes out so they're watching the football. I couldn't even imagine the pain that Eagles fans have gone through. Having to watch your team win one game of the season. That's a pain that no fan deserves to feel. Like, that would be used as a torture mechanism if you're trying to get stuff out of criminals or terrorists. If you don't tell us what you did, we'll make you watch the 2025 Eagles season. They won one game, and then they just start blabbing because no one want that. Yeah. This is bad. It's the only good thing I can pull out this season for him is that this week coming up, you can't lose. That's a huge win. Yeah. You won't lose this week. So that's kind of one thing. And maybe if you sign Harley Reid, then that's a win as well. Just for at least another 1 or 2, that'd be nice. You can consider the season a win then. maybe he's seen enough. Like, there's not a lot else out there. I mean, there's a few young players got games into, but outside that, it's all bad.
Yeah, no. I think pick 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a win.
That's a win if they can do that.
You've saved your season.
We want to do that.
Yeah.
We want whoever the list manager is at Richmond. We want to know if he or she has huge balls.
Yep.
And just see like what they can do there. And I'd love West Coast to be like, I want to see them give us 3-4 for Harley.
Yep.
If things start going south, because it was talk that Harley wanted a long-term deal. Richmond would give that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I can
Easily.
see him in Tigers gear too.
Oh God, yeah.
So let's see. But also, shout out to the fans at the Eagles for walking up every weekend.
Yeah.
They rock up.
No, good on you.
So number 1 for worst team in the league, number 5th for average attendance at home games.
That's incredible.
That's crazy. 60,000 fans willingly know my team is arse, but they're my arse team. And you bet your ass I'll be there in a graveyard on a Sunday. I'll watch my team get done. If anyone's going to watch their team lose by 10 goals, it would be me on a Sunday afternoon, voluntarily. So either they just love football or there's nothing to do in Perth.
No, I think it's very much the attitude of both things can be correct.
Yeah. Well, they're no good. So they need to work out what... I don't even know where they go, really. Is it just like you get picks 1, 2, and then try and figure this thing out again and keep rebooting for a bit? Because 1 and 22, we have to just really drill down on how bad that is.
Yeah.
To go 1 and 22. You've won 4% of games this year.
I've seen some pretty bad teams before.
It's even more embarrassing on St Kilda.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Like, who's it worse on? Is it worse on West Coast for only winning 1 game a year, or is it worse on St Kilda for losing to them as their only win? I think it's worse on St Kilda. You come out looking like idiots.
Yeah. Just trying to think. I'm just trying to not be
Who'd
biased.
be more embarrassed in the situation?
Surely West Coast. They've been in and around it for some games. So I feel like one was always going to happen.
You had to give them 1. It was a charity game from you guys.
Yeah, I think
donating.
we just went.
It's goodwill.
We are and have always been just a bloody nice club.
Yeah.
And we look out for
too
people.
nice, I'd say.
Yep.
Sometimes
So
too nice. And you're taking Liam Ryan. So it's like, we'll give you 1 win, we'll take Liam Ryan.
I think that's a fair deal.
There we go. Oh, well, there you go. Well, hopefully they start winning again, because WA, we know the fans go, when Perth and WA football's good, West Coast football, the lid's going to explode.
Yeah.
Like, it's just going to go off its head. So they have pick 1, 2, we think, Lost Galen, 12, 19, 30. So that's Will Dersma. I think actually Harley Reid and Dersma broke up as well.
Oh.
So I don't know if he's in this. Awkward in the family, there maybe. Or Cooper Duff Tyler, who is a 200 centimetre ruckman. I'm not big on the ruckman. Being number 1 pick anymore. I don't know about that. That was fun back in the day when Nick knew he was a freak, and like Jeff White and Josh Farmer. But Josh, what's his name from Collingwood? Josh Fraser. Yeah. I don't know about number 1 picks being a ruckman anymore.
No. Tons have changed.
Okay. Well, let's see. In this game, at halftime they're up, but geez, kicking 1 goal in the second half is so bad. And the Swans on the other side, the Swans are fine. I think the Swans are just fine.
Swans are totally fine.
They're one of those rare teams where everything's good.
Yep.
And you literally just need to make sure no one gets injured.
Yep.
And no one wrestles each other at Mad Monday. And you're good.
That will be hard for them, but if they can not,
if they can do it, it's fine. Because you got an academy full of Charlie Horsewaters, so no doubt you're going to pluck out some guys we've never heard of, and they're going to come out and average like 25 to 30 in the next few years. So you've got that. Everything's good. Errol Goulden's amazing. Chad Warner signed on. Isaac Heath, every piece you have is good. All you'd have is a list of like nice to haves. Nice to have a nice big forward.
Yep.
But also got a Marty McLean, like that still works. Somehow you can win. So one of the rare occasions where a team goes in to an off-season and be like, we're good.
Yeah.
Dean Cox is our guy. We stay healthy. Like, we're very much fine here, which is awesome. Errol after the game was so flat. I love how dejected he was. It's awesome.
Yeah, look, to be honest, it's not a great feeling right now. And I guess the positive being we've got, a bit of time off now and then come back and hopefully have a really good block before Christmas and get this club back up where it should be, playing finals.
You've had a lot of success in your relatively short career in the AFL, mate. So is this something that you just haven't experienced before, that not playing finals and this feeling right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been honestly super lucky to play finals every year of my career so far. So it's been a really disappointing year for me personally to miss a lot of footy, and then obviously for the team, which is the most important thing, to not play the footy we would have wanted. As I said before, it's super disappointing. So, we owe it to ourselves and our fans and the club to come out next year and right the wrongs from this season. And we'll work our asses off, and certainly don't want to be feeling this feeling again. It's not good.
How quickly do you get into, next year? You're already there, it sounds like a little bit.
Yeah, we are, to be honest. We've been speaking about it for the last month since finals has been out of the equation. And what we can work on, what we can build, a few things we can trial and test and see how our game plan kind of sticks up. But yeah, we'll obviously get together the next few days and spend some time with each other as a team, do exit interviews, and then have a little bit of time away from the club and hopefully come back with a really good attitude and just get to work. And there's only one way to get back up to where you want to be, and that's just by putting the head down and ass up and getting to work. Yeah,
Man, if I'm a Sydney fan, that sounds like my next captain. Sounds like my next captain.
That is incredible after a win. Anyone, if you didn't know who that voice was, you're assuming that's a West Coast player.
Yeah.
But
It's so flat with
bad.
it. He's had 36-2. They've just won by 10 goals. He's like, yeah, this is the worst thing ever. I'm so upset. There you go. And the only way Sydney were really bad was that we had to break Errol's leg.
Yes.
To give the league a chance. In pre-Sydney
You
breaks,
gotta think about that.
the league had to break his leg so that we could have a chance to beat Sydney. So now he's healthy, drinking lots of milk, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're going to be so good next season. They're in the window. So I feel great about what Big Cox is doing up there, about them. Let's talk about Mongrel Boots. If Mongrel Boots were a footy player, they'd be your big, no-nonsense ruckman who never misses contest, built for contact, goes all day, and somehow still plays in round 24 with 2 busted knees. Me going to Legends game. These boots are built for endurance with tech that helps you go longer without feeling like you've walked 40k through sand. You've got the Air Zone comfort system cushioning every step, roller sole to keep your walking gait smooth, and the tough-sided sole that grips better than a midfielder tagger. The zip-sider makes it super easy to get them on and off. None of this wrestling match to get your boots off at the end of the day. And the new K9 range, that's for when you don't need safety toes but still want to look tough at the pub. Bottom line, if your feet are doing the hard work, they deserve boots that make it easier. Find your perfect pair at mongrelboots.com.au. Proudly Aussie made and born. All right, let's go to Sunday. This was big. Your game. You were there yesterday. Saints 104, Giants 93. What a great game of football.
Yeah, it was, wasn't
What
it?
a great game of football. Now, I don't know if you saw the chirping that happened before the game
did I
and
ever?
carried on. So the Saints decided to land one on the chin straight away. Unnecessary, really, with a nothing game, really, for them. They said on their banner, we've seen your banner, so thought we'd make one too. NAS has brought more members than you could ever do. To which the Giants responded, no doubt it's a banner to remember. What's it like having a break every September? How'd you take that?
I was offended.
Yeah. That's fighting words. It's just like the season's over.
Yep.
And then he just it reminds you every September it's been over.
And it hasn't been every September.
No.
You've got to remember that. And I think what was offensive was this, he couldn't let us have our moment. Do you know what I mean?
Just wanted one.
He could have just gone, very good.
Yeah. No, had to insult you again.
And he had to go, oh, are we doing that game?
Yeah.
All right, I'm coming for you.
You want to piss him off.
No, you don't.
They're one team you don't want to piss off on socials because they will hurt you with words.
That's true.
And that's the worst type of hurt. Like, words do hurt.
Oh, sticks and stones and all that.
Yeah. So sticks and stones would definitely break my bones.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a good start for the Saints, even though the game was great. Like, you guys were really good.
Oh, wasn't it fantastic?
I'm
Honestly,
glad you travelled for this to see it in the flesh. Like, that's a good one to travel to know your team was pretty much in this to the last minute.
Big keen.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was. Look, I would have loved to have won this game 5 in a row.
For sure.
Because at least the last 4 haven't been fantastic.
Yep.
So it was nice to, go out there against a really, really bloody good team away from home and do what we did. I was really proud of them.
Yeah, they were really good. I mean, you win this game if Toby Green doesn't decide to take 2 Mark of the Year contenders in the space of 30 seconds.
Yep.
Now, the first one definitely out of bounds.
Yep.
For sure. The second one was out of this world.
Nick Rayvolt, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
if he doesn't decide that he doesn't want to travel for week 1 of finals, because that's what his mindset was. It was very much Toby Green saying, there's no chance I'm hopping on a fucking plane for week 1 of finals, and just takes 2 of the biggest marks ever. That's a soul destroyer.
Yeah.
That's not good.
And Zach Jones really should have
said shot late.
Yeah, kicked that goal. But other than that, couldn't be more proud of where they're at.
Dusty Wilson, legacy game.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Did he just pop up all the time? Kick 5, 23 and 5. He was just everywhere.
He was
in
incredible.
the forward half. So he was really good. I think things are good. Like the Giants, I still think the Giants are really dangerous. They're my team you don't want to play in finals, regardless of anywhere. They won't travel for the first week of finals, but even if you have them at your home final, that's a bad situation.
They just don't care, do they?
Nah, they just go for it. And they can win any point in the game. They can be down, they still win. They'll get Hogan back, Stringer, a few other names, and they're just dangerous all the time. And quick. Man, they're quick. Like, so just like always just zippy. Like Darcy Jones is so quick. There's just so much pace on the ball all the time. This tsunami movement very much is tsunami. It links up, it connects. They're skilled. Like, they're dangerous. Dangerous. But for Saints, like, I feel good about you guys going forward.
I couldn't be more excited for next year.
I'm big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On us?
I'm big on you.
You just want to let me know?
In general, no, not yet. But I'm big on you guys. I think I don't want to go too hard here, But you're my Adelaide of next season.
Oh.
Now, I'm not saying you'll finish first, but I think you're my biggest riser.
Okay.
I just think there's too many good things happening around the club.
Well, the good news is that we didn't finish 15th, so we will rise into finals. Then that
True.
means.
Well, I like that people are going their destination club now.
So
spending so much money.
Who knows? But let's just if we just guess and believe what we're reading.
Yep.
If the Saints were to get TDK, a Liam Ryan, Lee Kalia, and then maybe
another
more,
one would be nice. Yeah.
And then a Naz and another preseason for some of these kids.
Things are different.
What do you think?
I think you play finals next year.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure if it's like elimination finals, but it's finals.
Okay, I'll take that.
I don't think it'd be qualifying, but I think it's like elimination.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Jeez, I mean, I'll massively take that.
Yeah, I'd take elimination in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'd love to be eliminated in the first week of finals.
Yeah,
I don't think you understand. Like most of us fans who aren't playing finals, our teams in finals, I'd kill to be eliminated in the first week of finals.
Yeah.
Just to feel like that the week leading into it. Like that's a good feeling.
Even just to watch those promos where it's like poof, poof, player, and then your team's not represented. Like
Literally,
I want to see that.
Just to have Ash Cook for the first week of finals promo video. I'd love my team to be in that. Like that's a good feeling to be in. So I think you guys are good. I'm big on the Giants.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're just the dark horse in the finals. They could just pull something out of their backsides and just ruin a few teams on the way to a grand final. Dogs in the big one. This is the game of the round. Dogs 97 for 112. Flag man was back in the menu for your fans. Well done. Against all odds. I thought there was no chance that they can do this. Given what I'd seen, how hot the Dogs were at their own home ground. During the week, there was this back and forth. The Freo scouts, they send the biggest scout in Sam Naismith to their trade to scout the Dogs. That's a real power move, I reckon.
It's an old school spying session, isn't it? Really,
it's a real mental tactic. I reckon that got in their heads. They got in their heads early. I rated that so much, and then out of this game, and all the pressure's on the Dogs. I think going in the game, JL was like, "No, the pressure's just on them. Like they have a home final. They're so hot. Like we're going down there. We're against it very much. Put the pressure back on them." I think that's another little thing that he did. He has huge nuts to switch up the game plan to fuck it mode because that's not Freo.
No,
from what we've seen,
no.
112 point Freo is not Freo.
No.
For him to say you know what, fuck it, I'm going to blow this thing up and it's either going to pay off for me or it's not. And to just get into a shootout against a team that we know loves shootouts.
Possibly the best shootout side, maybe.
Love a shootout.
Yeah.
He said, you know what, let's go head to head. No one defend here and let's just do it. Let's just bang. Like that takes massive balls because his ass would have been out of there. I reckon he would have been sacked in a heartbeat if they'd lost this game because there's that weird contract where it's floating. They had a lever they could pull to get him out of there. For him to be like, you know what, let's just turn things on its head. The second quarter, I've not seen Fremantle do that ever. 7-2 and just fuck it football. Let's just go handball quick, out of stoppages, bursting with speed. The Dogs did not plan for that. No. I can guarantee you they didn't. They would not have even seen that coming because I didn't see it coming. So that was so good. I actually love the football that they're in for Perth. I think it's awesome. Now they get to go again and maybe for the first time make a tilt towards a flag. At least they're in it. That's all we can ask for. So they're in it. They get a home final. We think if things fall right, they'll get a home final against the Suns unless the Suns choke. So when they play like this, Freo are awesome. But they also have the tendency to be Freo and then play exactly opposite to this and score 40 points. So it's very much who knows what we're going to get in finals. But this was great. I love Pat Voss. Pat Voss is my new favourite player. Because when he kicked the second goal, I think, he ran so far, I thought he was going to run back to Perth. Like, he's just crazy. He's just strong. He doesn't give a shit. I think he's awesome. He's everything that I wish I was. I love Pat Voss so much. So I love that in finals. I love that Shai Bolton was finally Shai Bolton again. Murphy Reid, he's unfair. Forward half football, he is so unfair. He's so good at what he does. And Fife's still alive.
Yeah.
Fife is still alive. His 30-minute warm-up makes me nervous.
I think it'd make anyone nervous.
Because in that warm-up, it does feel like he could do a calf. It's just so extreme. And if you need someone to go out straight away in finals, you know that he's a delayed. Like, he's got half an hour to warm up still until he's back out there. So that makes me nervous. But I love that what they did here. Backs against the wall. And also, we talk about them as scoring. They just took everything away from the Dogs that made them score and then made them defend. And the Dogs cannot defend. They haven't been able to defend all year. So to jump into who's got a bigger gun, but also while we're shooting in a shootout with you, will defend everything you've got.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah.
That was so good. So good. So well done to them. I'm stoked for the Fremantle Army. They'll be up and about when they get a home final. The Dogs now, have to hold on for dear life and just pray that it's do something crazy. It's a worse situation for the Dogs. The Dogs can't even start Mate Monday.
No.
So they're going to training.
Terrible.
Preparing, knowing that most likely we don't need to do any of this prep. They just want to be at a pub. Like, Lube just wants to be at a pub. There's no way he wants to be doing mobility and recovery day, knowing that he should be at least 25 beers deep. Think about the season.
That's just it. Yeah, that's not it.
And this game is not it. Like, they did the most Dogs thing ever. And it feels like, again, like the Dogs finishing 9th outside of Freo feels like a Dogs thing to do.
It does.
Like, it's just, everyone came out in the media, like we spoke about him, the media did, about hyping him up. They're going to win this game. It's going to be crazy how Freo are going to slip out. No one gave Freo any chance, and the Dogs just do what the Dogs do. And now they have to rely on Essendon. And they're going to experience what it's like to be an Essendon fan for a week.
It's not, if there is a team out there that you would want to be relying on right now, it's probably not it, is it?
No. So they're in the same boat together.
Yeah.
Doggies fans become Essendon fans for a week. Like, man, I feel for Bont. I don't feel for the Dogs. I feel for the Dogs fans, and I feel for Bont.
And Caesar.
Fucking Caesar. I kind of knew things were going to go pear-shaped when Caesar didn't run through the banner with Libba.
Yeah.
He kind of looked back at his owner and said, absolutely not. It's embarrassing to be part of. So he didn't get started. That's when he knew it was bad. So Caesar goes in retirement, doesn't get to see a final win. So still a good boy. But I feel for the Bont. Like, if I'm Bont, I get my ass out of there. I know he signed, but man, he deserves better. He deserves the world, the Bont.
Mm.
And he's getting let down by his own teammates.
Yeah.
Because it is Bont against the world, it feels like. And one of the biggest tragedies in life is that we're going to see Bont be great over and over again and have the team on his back and never win a Brownlow medal because he's so, so good. I just want to give him a Brownlow medal and a massive hug and say it's going to be okay.
A little kiss on the forehead.
Yeah, well, I actually take the Brownlow medal off him because that's probably Nick Day because I have to give it back.
Sure.
But I want to give him a hug and say, like, one day if you do decide to leave, which I think you should, you will win a Brownlow. You need to go somewhere that respects you and has some pieces around you.
Yeah.
Because they don't respect him.
No.
The Dogs don't respect him.
They don't know what they've got.
They don't. I think maybe they do, but they don't respect it. Because if Bevo respected Bont, he'd say, you know what? I have one of the greatest Bulldogs of all time, maybe the greatest player potentially when it's all said and done in the league, if he can win a Brownlow somehow, not there, but somewhere else. And he refused to help him out by getting a defender. Just help him out. Like, it's disrespectful. Now, I don't want to call Bevo a football terrorist, but when you see that the same thing happening to your team over and over again, you don't do anything about it, maybe try and inflict some harm on his own team and their fans. I don't know. It's just like, the list he has is so good.
It is good, yeah.
Their list is out of this world good. And they just don't do anything that you think they should do. Like, they're so, so good. They could have so many All-Australians and, like, Bont should be a Brownlow medalist, but there's no pieces around him to help him. So, I feel for it. And like this here, Dogs finished the season on a percentage of 137%. The highest by a team ever that's not playing finals.
Figure that one out.
No point in having a high percentage if you're not playing finals.
No.
I feel for him, man. I feel. So, now they have to rely on Essendon, a team that has so many injuries. That's just not going to go. I think what you should do, if you're a Dogs player, you'll know in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
You should watch it at the pub.
Oh, God, yeah.
Start in the waters.
Yep.
And just watch it at the pub, and then you'll know pretty quickly where things...
Halftime.
All right.
Maybe I'll get a
beer.
beer.
We're good. Yeah, just feel it a bit. That's what you should do, because most likely call time, beers start cracking there. Then we move to the last game of this last round of the year. It was Lions 89, Hawks 78. So I don't know how the Lions have done this with the draw that they had. They finished top 4 again. And the league has to run through them at least once.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, they're so, like, the Lions just have gears that no other team has. Like, they play a brand of football that no one else can play when they want to play it. As we've said before, when they get the mindset want to play football, no one can match them. They're 9-4 against the top 8 teams this season. That run they've had, the fixture they've had to finish top 4 with injuries, unbelievable. And in this game especially, cannot kick straight. Went back into being the Brisbane behinds. They kicked 11-23. Like, that's bad news because in a final, there's a team out there that's going to be on the wrong side of that. And they'll be kicking 20 goals 5 and it's just over straight away. Like, the scoreboard flatters the Hawks here. The Hawks were not in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. The way that they kicked, no way. So the game was Brisbane versus Brisbane. How can we actually shoot ourselves in the foot to try and maybe keep Hawks in this? They did that. They're so, so good. They have players that no one else have. Obviously, McCluggage has 32 again. Dunkley 33. He was so, so good. Neil comes back in this team. Like, everything is primed to go. Week 1 of finals. Let's go to the MCG. Let's give the Cats a business. Come back home. And then make a grand final again. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a great situation. Also, Ashcroft brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful hair.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they fight for each other. They got in some brawls last night, and they will stick up with each other. If you take on one, you take it on both.
Oh, yeah, you got to be prepared for
Yeah,
that.
both are coming at you. So, and they got a bit of go in them as well. So, a lot of Hawks fans are saying that the Carl Amon free kick in the last quarter, maybe it was just something the umpires helped Brisbane out. It was not deliberate. Ball slipped out of his hand.
Yeah,
so that maybe changed momentum. But for the Hawks, weird game because not really in the game, but maybe you walk away confident because you just lost to Brisbane, was in the game, could have finished third. Now you're probably finishing eighth. Not a bad one to end. They're okay, the Hawks, I think.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be okay. I don't know about the four-headed monster. Mitch Lewis got injured.
Mm-hmm.
Four-headed monster works when it works, and when it doesn't, it looks too tall.
Yes.
So I don't know how the Hawks end up here, but at least they're in the finals. They'll be happy with that.
Absolutely.
And they play a good brand of football, so it's exciting for them to be in it as well. So the Hawk need to get moving here. And then we have now, so this is before we get into what will come back next episode on Wednesday, and obviously preview the one game we have and our massive game, the Legends game.
The real one, yeah.
The real game's on Thursday night. We can look at the final series here. We know where it's at. So if the Gold Coast Suns win by 25 or more, they'll finish 7th, and they'll play Freo and Perth. If they win by under 25, they'll finish 8th and play the Giants at NG.
Okay.
So that would be, if everything goes well and the Gold Coast just give the Suns the business, we have Adelaide and Collingwood in Adelaide in the first qualifying final. Then we have Geelong and Brisbane in the second qualifying at the MCG.
Yeah.
Then we'll have the Giants hosting Hawthorn in the elimination final at NG.
Huge.
And Freo hosting the Suns in Freo in the second elimination final. Man, you know what this season is, the finals, is that anyone can win the flag.
They really can, can't they?
Any of the teams in the finals can win the flag,
Yep.
which is a rare spot that we've been in. We haven't probably seen before that anyone on their day could do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got no idea. I'm so confused. So confused. I can't wait, though. I can't wait. Thank God the season's done. Let's go finals.
Love
Let's
footy.
go finals. Bring it on. Finals football. So we'll be back Wednesday. We have one more game on Wednesday night. We're back to unpack it. Can Essendon somehow help out the doggies?
Mm-hmm.
Will the Suns shit the bed?
Mm-hmm.
How will our bodies go? I've got my vision back.
Yeah, I noticed it opened up slowly
I'm back
throughout the
now.
episode,
So
yeah.
all that and more on our Wednesday app. Go forth. Have a good day. Thanks for doing football with us. Keep it all the way up, kids.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.